Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, which it goes back to Charagma, in their right hand and in their foreheads. First of all, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone that teach us truth, 100% truth, according to our Bible, this word. What inspired me to do this lesson, I was looking it was a Facebook post, and on that post, they were going over the mark of the beast. And it's some pretty good information. And it says the mark of the beast occurs 7 times in Revelation. Revelation chapter 13 and 16, Revelation 17, Revelation 14 and 9, Revelation 14, 9 and 11, Shalakia. Revelation 16 and 2, Revelations 19 and 20, Revelations 20 and 4. And he has a list of all the scriptures below, which is very good. And then I went to the comments, to see where the people's heads are at with this thing, talking about the MOTB. Because right now, we're almost at the precipice of that time when they're making a major move, man, these oligarchs, and they're trying to create a one world government. And one way they're going to create that one world government is shutting down this system. They're going to crash this system and bring in a new digital system. And that new digital system, only way you're going to be able to buy or sell unless you have that Charagma. It's either going to be in your hand or either in your forehead. A lot of Israelite groups, even these church pastors, man, we right here in the final days of prophecy, the final days of the Bible, and they're not speaking on these things, that kind of makes you, look at them with a side eye, like, what the hell is going on? You don't see this thing is about to happen. Why are we not talking about this? Why are we still out here preaching feel-good doctrine in these church houses, man? Still teaching these people about prosperity preaching and all this type of bullshit. And then you have Israelite groups, they're talking all around the subject. They still cussing out Esau, Edom, and spending all their time calling out the devil, but not warning our people. And as prophets of the Lord, you are told to warn the people, man. That's your main thing. Your main thing is to warn these people, to speak on these prophecies. And we are the last few prophecies, man. And the mark of the beast is one of the major end time prophecies, though, that we need to be talking about. And you see what's going on in the White House, and they've been setting this up for a minute. That's their play. They play both sides against each other in order to pretend and put that imagery on like they're doing something for you. They're going to eradicate all your rights, man, in the process of helping you. That's how smooth this devil is, with his tricks. And, and people being so gullible, just like the sheep, man, the Goyim, Shalakia, they falling right for it, man. They falling right for it, don't even know it. Because you got a lot of jakes that's on the so-called left-hand side. They still busting back at Trump because, they still pissed off because, their President Biden didn't get in there, which won't doing shit for you jakes, man. Won't do nothing for you jakes, you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And it goes to show you he had the authority and ability to be able to do something for you. You see Trump come right in there right from the beginning, and already he didn't sign over damn near 300 what's the word I'm looking for? 300 decrees, man, right off the rip. He's only been in there about less than a month, man. He's already done executive orders, the word I'm looking for. All these executive orders, and he's making these things, implementing these things. So you mean to tell me Biden and his administration can do that? They making excuses because they got to get Congress and everybody's not aboard. and all these other things, man. All that's nothing but a lie. And they're not hiding now, man. They coming straight out. They coming straight out. You know, they going to eradicate the you know, these Bill of Rights and all these other things that you have in the betterment of so-called making it better for you. You know, they looking out for your best interest. And the whole time they putting you in the trick bag, you know. So let's look at what some of these people are talking about. We're talking about the MOTB. It is a spiritual invisible number. Now, what the hell does that mean? People don't have a clue now. The mark is spiritual. If you are not for God, you are of the world. Man, boy, leading right down to the slaughterhouse, man. Don't even have a clue. The very corrupt spirit of Satan operating against the truth. And some whole bunch of jargon, man. I ain't go through that. Knowing anything that is against Jesus Christ and humanity and doing it that is antichrist, which is the mark of the beast. How in the hell is that got to do with you buying or selling? You know, a lot of, you even got some Israelite teachers out here that's telling these people that it's sin. Well, how in the hell they gonna know if that you're a sinner when you go to buy and purchase things, items, in order to be able to eat? The mark of the beast is the manifestation of witchcraft. Any form of standardized currency, obviously. Oh, man. They're going to get their ass handed to them, man. Let's go to verse 17. Revelation chapter 13, verse 17. And that no man may buy or sell, save he had that mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So how you going to be able to buy or sell, being sinless? Or how are they going to know that you're a sinner and going to prevent you from, and you're not going to be able to buy or sell? Oh, man. So Jesus received the mark when he paid using Caesar's currency. You seem to be brainwashed with the weird doctrine. Okay. Spiritual things needs no guessing. He who mentioned it has the right interpretation. Please watch and pray. I don't care what anybody says as long as I continue to praise the Lord. Okay. Going right down in there, getting that line. When they line up like those sheep, them Goyim, and keep praising your Jesus Christ, man, and take that digital oil in your hand, that Charagma, or in your forehead, or somewhere in your head, Neuralink, and your ass is going to be grass, man. Somebody said it is in Obamacare. You are now dreaming. There's nothing like selling or buying in shops. It's to preaching about selling old life and acquired life. People don't have a clue, man. And these pastors, these preachers, I guess they don't have the eye salve either. So we don't know whether they've been bought and paid, which we know a lot of these pastors and these preachers, they bound by the 501c3. So only so much they're allowed to be able to say anyhow. Only what the government is going to allow them to put out to their congregation. Changing the God-given DNA by adding the third helix RNA. Talking about some shot or whatever. Any Bible scripture? Okay, Bible questions are scriptures back up. I think this is a strong. Somebody says Sunday law. Nobody in here has a clue of what the MOTB is, man. And it's plain as day. That's that big ass pink elephant in the room when they're telling you they want to do Neuralink, and Bill Gates, they talking about putting that C-hip in your hand, man. You see it right now when you go to these stores. They're already working these stores now where you like a self-checkout type thing. Where pretty soon, once they start getting rid of the currency, how else you gonna pay, man? Everything's not gonna be by card or your phone. It's gonna have to be something that's gonna be in you, and that's what they lead you to. The mark is what one think and says. I heard this before for some Israelites. What one think or says, and what he does with his hand. I think it's the Israelite group, HOI, pre-Sabak. I think they teach some jargon like that, man. So God allows the mark of the beast so that he can punish his people. The mark of the beast has nothing to do with God, everything to do with Satan. Somebody's kind of on the track. This guy says, try checking Microsoft patent. And it gives a patent number which has the 666 in it, which is for the creation, which is for creating currency using bodily activities. This must mean some form of implant or UV sensitive body marking, which could be scanned and affects one's ability to buy or sell. It could be implemented once everyone on earth has a digital ID and cash is abolished, because they're going to that digital ID. It's going to happen. It's going to be something that's going to be in you. Using a worldwide CDBC digital currency timescale, not known but may be possible for 2030. And here it is, 2025. It's going to be much sooner than that, especially with this group we have in White House. With the WEF agenda being implemented at an increasing and alarming pace. That's one person that's kind of on the right path. You might have listened to some of the GMS teachers to be able to get that. I think it will be represented either way with what you have of your heart. Yep, it's worship, Satan, mark of the beast, confusion, gospel. Hopefully you'll be raptured. But don't let yourself in that condition. No need to guess. Read the Bible. It tells you. Well, you can read the Bible all you want. If it's not for you, your eyes to be open and your ears, and you don't have teachers to teach you the right breakdown of these dark sins, it's not going to do you any good to read the Bible, man. It's not your normal average book that you go to the library or novel and read, man. It's a spiritual book. A lot of dark sayings and parables. Things not meant to be understood by the common man. Somebody's right here on it. Okay, this guy says, clearly says the mark of the beast. It is a tattoo, mark, or branding, which is talking about Charagma. Charagma is like an injection. Yeah, they got Charagma in there. Of the name of Antichrist of one's hand and forehead, mimicking the seal of God placed in the forehead of the true believers. They're on the kind of right path. Mark of the beast is spiritual, because of the kingdom of God is spiritual. But it just goes on and on, man. You got a lot of people in here. I only seen 2 so far that might be on pretty much, in the ballpark. Everybody else, man, they're all over the place. And here we are at that time, man. With Lord will, probably within the next couple of years, they're gonna bring this thing out. They're already setting it up. They're gonna crash the system. You see, the system is already crashing. They're eroding your rights by calling themselves doing you a favor by going into the government. But let's go over these precepts real quick. Like I said, Revelation chapter 13, 16 through 18. And it causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to be marked on their right hand and their forehead. so that no man can buy or sell lest he has the mark, that is, the name of the beast, or the number of his name. This calls for wisdom. Let no man who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 666. Shalakia. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9 and 12. And another angel, a third, followed them, saying with a loud voice, if anyone worships the beast and his image, and receive a mark on his forehead and on his hand, he also will drink the wine of God's wrath, poured full strength into a cup of his anger. And he will be tormented with fire and sulfur in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb, and in the smoke of their torment goes up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, these worshippers of the beast and his image, or whoever receives his mark or his name. So, you know, it's going to be a painful judgment, man, for those who take that Charagma, that digital oil that's going to be implanted in you. You can believe that it's sleeping with white women, you know, being in sin, or it's all type of, you know, jargon that they throwing out there, man. Everything what the true Charagma is, man, they're skating all around it. That sea help. Revelation chapter 16 and 2. So that the first angel went and poured out his bowl on the earth, and harmful and painful sores come upon those people who bore the mark of the beast and worshiped his image. So Lord is going to plague these people, man. You see these people now, they have all type of scabies, skin diseases, and boils, and all these type of things. You wait till you put that Charagma in, and a lot of that stuff might be associated to them taking that jab, you know. So how much more so when you put this C-hip in your body, what the Lord tell you not to do. And the beast was captured, verse 19 and 20. And the beast was captured, and when the false prophets who was in the presence had done the signs of which he deceived those who had received the mark. And that's talking to these pastors, man, that's misleading the people. And they're going to lead them right out there. They're going to, matter of fact, in these church houses, they're going to probably have chipping stations right in them church houses, man. And same way they did with the Jabba juice, same way they're going to do with that Charagma. The Jabba juice was just a test to see how gullible the people were, what they can get away with. Now that they see that damn near everybody damn near gave in to it, how much more so when they crash the system, and they're going to bribe you with food and water because you're not going to be able to buy or sell anything. Signs by which he received those who have received the mark of the beast and those who worship his image. If you take that mark, man, it's pretty much you're Xing out Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You picking a side, you know, you're worshiping the beast system. These two were thrown alive into the lake of fire that burns with sulfur. Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. Then I saw thrones, and seated on them were those whom the authority to judge who committed. Also I saw the souls of those who had been beheaded for the testimony of Yahweh Shai and for the word of Yahweh, and those who had not worshipped the beast or its image, and had not received the mark on their foreheads or in their hands. They came to life and reigned with Yahweh Shai for 1,000 years. So that's talking about some of us that's in this truth, man. We're going to reject, you know, that time that when everybody's going to take the Charagma, we're going to reject it, man. Well, it's not going to be like it was when the Jabba juice. Some of us are going to lose our heads because of it. We're going to be beheaded because of it, you know. Just like it was with Eleazar during the time of the Maccabees, you know. If you want to eat the pork, you know, they were going to torture them. Some of us may have to lose our life because we're going to stand on the word of God, man, Yahweh, of the Most High. So, you know, I just want to kind of hit that. I was kind of astonished by all the people and they don't have a clue, man. Like I said, these churches are not teaching it. They're not warning the people. A lot of these so-called Israelite groups out here, They'll tell you that you're an Israelite, but that's just the gist of it, man. They don't teach you anything. They don't show you how to do research for yourself. And a lot of their congregation, man, they might be some the elect within there, but they're gonna have to change, man. They're gonna have to. They don't even teach you the name of the Lord in a lot of these groups. They're still calling on Jesus Christ, man. We know His name is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. So with that being said, man, Lord will, this lesson was edifying. With that, say shalom.